Hello, viewers. So, here we are. The latest Leisure Suit Larry game, Wet Dreams Dry Twice. Apparently, it's going to be a direct sequel to the last one we did, which I had just done the kind of epilogue for that one. Faith with Faith out at sea, and yeah, we'll see how things go from here now.
Finally, the time has come again.
Oh boy, this again.
He has awakened. Everyone thought he was gone, forgotten. And many said,
El Rey? Who are you talking about?
not that important.
Don't let me disturb you. I'm not even here. Just don't pay any attention to me.
Now you got me all confused.
Tell them how I got here.
That, Elari, is a long story.
Yeah, go see my LP of Leisure Suit Larry Wet Dreams Don't Dry for that part.
I have time.
Very well. You fell out of time.
That's not very nice.
No one knows how you got from the 1980s to our time.
Oh, that's what you meant.
You woke up in a strange laboratory, and at first didn't know you were in the 21st century.
Right.
You quickly learned how this modern world works.
After all, he had the best teacher.
Was that Lefty? Yeah.
You are Larry's anchor to a world long lost.
Would anyone like to try my new recipe for craft beer?
No. At any rate, Elari, you have not only mastered the pitfalls of the 21st century...
Well, mastered would mean that he knew what he was doing, and I don't think it would be fair to say that.
I think he's doing all right.
Silencio. Larry looked for love in all the wrong places.
That's
Larry
a
has
different
fallen
game.
deeply in love with Faith, the secret boss of the technology company Prune. She told him to get 90 points on the Timber dating app. Only then would she go out with him.
How do you know all that? You weren't even there.
Silencio. As always, that went caca. And then Larry wanted to hack the Prune server to improve his Timber score.
That was self-defense.
In the process, he disturbed the product presentation, and Prune was brought to the brink of bankruptcy.
Yeah, well, oops.
Faith had to flee with BJ in tow, the man she had installed as CEO of Prune, but who was merely her puppet. Larry snuck onto their ship and secretly sailed with them to their villa here in beautiful Cancun.
Not one word about what happened on that ship.
I thought it was very romantic.
Oh my God, Larry.
Really? I'll admit, now I'm curious.
You don't want to know.
Nuts, Lefty. Never mind. Forget I asked.
Larry, I was politely going to avoid mentioning
Good thing.
that you cobbled up the most repulsive sex of all time, and that you...
We can just imagine the rest.
Unfortunately,
Finally, Faith. Then you blew up the villa, driving off the gringos, and saving Cancun.
It's a pretty crazy story.
Alpacas, about BJ, about pie.
Do you know a song about alpacas?
Oh, but of course. Oh, alpaca, alpaca. Everyone calls you llama, master of haulage, tasty as sausage. To wrestle, you'd kill. You're yummy when grilled.
Why am I all of a sudden hungry? Whatever happened to BJ?
He wanted to float lefties on the stock exchange, market it as a franchise, and expand internationally.
Sounds like a plan.
Then Lefty beat him with a paddle and he took off.
Oh. Could you maybe sing a song about pie?
If you do that, I'll delete myself.
But I'd like to acknowledge that you were always there for me.
You do realize that's what I was programmed to do, don't you?
Yeah? But we've been through so much together.
We sure have, Larry.
Tell them who I am.
Ah, Elari, the prophesied one, before whom the very alpacas themselves bowed, who saved us from the gringos.
I thought you were gonna sing about how good I look and how successful I am with the ladies.
Fine, fine. Before you became Elari, you were Larry Laffer.
Actually, I still am.
The man who back in the wild 80s decided to be a virgin no more.
Best decision I ever made.
The man from whom no woman is safe.
You got that right. Hang on. I don't think you're supposed to say that. But it's true, of course, ladies. Tell them where we are.
This is without a doubt the most beautiful place on earth. Wonderful Cancom. Nowhere is the sun warmer and the bananas more curved. Long did Cancom suffer under the gringos' yoke. But you, Elari, you set us free. You blew up the gringos' villa.
Well, strictly speaking, that was more of an accident.
We are free, and a golden future lies before us.
Tell them about the terrible fate Faith suffered.
Ah, beautiful Faith. You were blindly in love with her, and moved heaven and hell to win her love.
Well, strictly speaking, she was the one who was chasing me.
Right.
You followed her here to her villa. Then, you blew up the villa.
That was only because of the totally messed up user interface.
What did you expect when you press a big red button? Anyway, the moment came where you saved her life, and she, for the first time, felt something approaching affection for you. But then, she was hit by a chunk of rubble.
No, by the puck.
What?
That wasn't a piece of rubble from the villa. That was the puck.
What do you mean, puck?
I greased a high strike on the pier and you lost wages with some lube, and put the puck into orbit when I hit it.
And then, all that time later, it fell back to Earth and hit Faith at that exact moment?
Exactly.
Nobody understood that. Okay, let's just forget about that bit. At any rate, the puck knocked her out, she fell in the boat, and the wind swept her away.
And so she disappeared from my life. I'm sure she's dead. Poor Faith. All I have left of her are memories.
Maybe not.
I know what happened. So what now?
Are you sure you know enough to dive into this adventure?
Yes. Now we can get this show on the road.
Very well, Elari. Yet there is still one last step remaining to fulfill the prophecy heralding a golden age on Cancom. You must marry the daughter of the most important man on the island. My daughter.
Huh?
Sincerely hope you haven't forgotten.
Wait, what?
Considering we're in the middle of preparations.
Wait, this is Larry 2 all over again.
And, how about a prenup?
You will love and honor her until death do you part, and you won't demand any recourse.
That's it?
Yes.
Then I'll go get ready for a wedding.
Yes. Go now, Elari. Marry the most beautiful woman on the island. My daughter.
How many women are there on the island anyway?
2. The other one is my mother.
Seriously?
Maybe,
Fulfill the prophecy and your destiny. Let me leave you with this song. Oh, Elari, Elari, they call you.
Oh.
Ay, caramba! My guitar! We have to fix it, Elari. Otherwise, I won't be able to sing any songs at your wedding.
I'll take care of it.
And don't forget that you have to take care of the catering and wear your wedding suit.
Bye.
What can I do for you, Larry?
There must be some kind of app for wedding preparations.
Absolutely. But I'm still busy unzipping that huge file, which means I can't install any new apps right now.
You're unzipping what now?
I know what unzipping huge things is.
Oh, just zip it, Larry. That file somebody sent us a few weeks ago. Remember? I'll have to decrypt it, but it'll take time.
Okay, then let me know when it's done.
Larry, I think you're a little confused.
Isn't that normal when you're about to commit yourself to something forever?
Yes, it is. But let me remind you again.
Okay. Hey, Lefty, what's up?
I think it's time for you to concentrate on your wedding.
Okay. Cerveza.
Ah, Elari, the best and only son-in-law I ever had.
Okay. We have nothing so far. Insta-crap. Oh,
A lot of the preparations
we already have
for
the...
the wedding have already been made.
How do you feel about
That was
Larry?
fast.
Are you really ready to make port in the harbor of holy matrimony?
If the prophecy demands it.
That's a good enough reason for you?
Let's just not talk about it.
Would you rather talk about how you blew up the villa?
All right. I'll never push a big red button again. Where's the ladder leading down to my room again?
I guess here's what's left of the villa. You can also leave places quickly by double-clicking an exit with the left mouse button. Also leave the exit first. Left mouse button. Artillery. Huh? Okay. Oh.
What's wrong, Larry?
I was just thinking about Faith again.
Don't blame yourself.
I do, though.
You can examine objects by clicking with the right mouse button. You can right-click the pile of underwear in the cage to learn more about it. Okay. And there's... Okay. Why is the horny corn back? A lot of other things, too, by the way. You can examine objects by clicking with the right mouse button.
That's Faith's underwear, which was strewn all over the island in the explosion. I collected all of them. So, can I give them back to Faith as soon as possible? If she's still alive, I should at least light a candle for her. Actually, everything I need should be here in this room.
You should light a candle for Faith. You'll need a fresh candle for that. There has to be one somewhere in this room. You can use the middle mouse button or the space bar to display all the objects you can interact with at the moment. Okay.
A plain white candle. I'm taking these. It might get dark.
Once you picked up an item, it'll appear in your inventory. You can open the inventory quickly by using the mouse wheel or the Pyphone menu in the lower right corner. You can examine items in your inventory by right-clicking them. You should give it a try.
Good idea, but that won't work. Ah, there it is. First of all, I have to light it.
You need something to light the candle.
Fire. Man's best friend.
Oh.
And harmless in the right hands.
If you have several items in your inventory, you can try to combine them. That won't work with all items. Select an item in your inventory, click another item. Okay.
Burn everything. Burn everything. Oh, sorry. Just talking to myself. Well, it's burning. Now I have to put it on top of the altar.
Maybe you should have put it somewhere and then lit it. Well, maybe we'll put it somewhere now. You can apply an item to the objects by selecting in the inventory, left-clicking the item in the room. Try placing the burning candle on top of the altar for faith.
Oh, Faith. I wish you were here. Okay.
Wait.
What?
I still have to check your progress in the sensitivity class today.
Does it
What?
have to be now?
You said yourself that you wanted to know more about how to properly interact with other people in the 21st century,
I've already learned a lot.
but not enough.
Okay. Fine.
So, how many genders are there?
Oh my... What?
Pi.
You mean me?
No. The number.
I don't even want to know how you go about defining the decimal places on agenda.
So how many are there then?
The correct answer is gender is diverse.
Okay, if you're too lazy to count.
Next question. Your best friend advised that he is suffering from depression. What do you advise him to do?
Drink a good whiskey.
I'm gonna need one of those myself soon. And that's what you would do yourself?
No, of course not.
That's reassuring.
First, I get myself a whiskey. Then find a woman.
Enough already. Why do I even ask? The last question. For now, a colleague at work makes a sexist joke during lunch. How do you react? Ha ha ha. Very funny. I've had enough.
Did I pass?
Let me put it this way. The 21st century isn't done with you yet.
It used to be easier.
Things didn't used to be easier. You were just more naive.
But at least back then you could say what you thought.
And just what do you think you've been doing here the whole time?
Are you done unzipping that file yet? I need a wedding app.
The encryption is proving hard to crack. It seems to contain some important data. Some kind of secret.
You haven't really been working properly ever since Faith stopped being the boss at Prune either.
That's not true.
I wonder what's happened at the company since then.
That's a good question. Oh. Back at Prune HQ.
Hello.
Oh!
So you're
what?
Nari.
Kim Jong-un?
Yes.
Yeah, and
You know who I am, baby.
Nari, yeah.
Yes. Mr. Wang. Nice to meet you.
Wang.
Oh, we don't have any time for pleasantries. This Nari is not the Prune that used to be. The Bill Jobs and Faith Prune. This is my Prune now.
Yes?
You're still working on the Cougar update for our Pythons. I want you to release it immediately because I have other work for you.
But
No buts. We have a bigger, more important project ahead of us. Miss Faith was working on a revolutionary software project, a self-learning algorithm. I need it for a product that will truly immortalize Prune. One that will make even Pythons obsolete.
she hinted that she'd cracked the algorithm, but I never saw it.
I'm under pressure, Nari. Understand?
Well,
Remember
That
the
algorithm
epilogue.
is sexy. We
Oh.
have to get it. Get it, sweet cheeks.
I'll just get back to work.
As of right now, you are the technical director here at Prune. If we can't find Faith's algorithm, our technicians will have to develop one themselves. Like yesterday. You have a free hand and unlimited resources.
The document
Do
we
whatever you
saw
want
in
with me.
in just the last one
Thanks.
in the
Nari.
epilogue of the last game
Yes?
said that
I can't find the switch for the secret back room.
there was some kind of
No
takeover
idea
by
what you're talking about.
There has to be something like that somewhere.
by like
around
some
here. A
other
room with a
Asian
heart-shaped
company.
bed that spins.
Apparently
With a
apparently
back entrance
this
for
guy is
anyone I invite.
the head of
Well,
those guys.
I'll check up on that directly with the property manager, and I'll get the Cougar update rolled out.
In my old office, all I had to do was press a button under my desk and poof, there it was. That was nice. By the time I'm done with Prune, I'll have that here too.
By the way, Larry,
Yeah?
if you want to remember certain things that you can't take with you, you can take photos of them instead.
Very funny. Do I look like I have a camera on me?
I have a camera.
You?
What do you think that hole on the back is for?
Well,
Forget I asked.
so you can photograph everything?
Yes. And then show it to you as if you were carrying it with you.
How practical. You could have told me that earlier. Oh, I could use it to take a picture of something pretty specific. But you need a wide-angle lens for something that size.
I have. Yes, Larry, I have to say it's too bad I don't have one of those. Phew.
Oh, I'm sure it'll work anyway.
Larry, no!
Oh no. Larry! Larry, what are you doing? Oh no. Larry. Oh
Done
my.
now?
Yeah, thanks for asking.
But you might just want to take pictures of things that might be useful later.
Some items you can't take with you, but you can take a picture of them. When you can take a photo of an object, a photo icon will appear on the cursor. Try this with the underwear. Oh. We're going to photograph the underwear?
My head's starting to spin, Pi. Isn't there some way I can keep better track of everything I have to do?
I'm glad you asked. I installed a to-do app for you.
Can't I have that timber thing again?
We decided to uninstall that app as part of your sensitivity training, for your own good.
That was a stupid idea.
Anyway, the app lists everything you still need to do for the wedding.
You can take a look at your to-do app to help keep track of your tasks. Open it via your Pi phone menu in the bottom right corner.
And you'll be there to check off everything that's done?
Of course, whenever you finish any of your outstanding tasks, I'll show you.
I'm never touching that again. Especially not from behind. No, if I sit on
you
that,
didn't
I'll
like
get
the little
stuck. And I really don't want to touch the toilet paper today.
you didn't like the little experience with Nari and the horny corn stuff?
Nah, the Can't Come News Network is showing nothing but crap today.
As
I really
usual.
hope Faith is doing okay. No, I'm not taking that. I said no.
I admire your willpower, Larry.
No, I'm not taking that. I said no.
I admire your willpower, Larry.
Much as I would love to have a lot of Faith's underwear with me all the time, that's too much. I think I'm sensitive enough at the moment.
Okay, I think we've looked at everything down here. So...
Don't... I think I showcased the underwear perfectly.
I'm sure you have too, Larry.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it, but you never know.
We got a tube of lipstick.
At least it got to touch Faith's lips. Hola!
Hello.
Still mad at the gringos?
So mad. Except with you, of course, Elari. But as my son-in-law, you'll be one of us anyway, not some gringo.
I didn't even feel gringo-y anymore. I still have a few questions about the wedding.
Yes?
What else do I still have to do?
Well, I need to be able to play a song at the wedding, but one of the guitar strings is broken. All of the guests need to be fed. You must wear your finest wedding suit. When all this has been done, we will celebrate a wedding.
Okay, so we have to fix his guitar. We gotta get a proper wedding suit, and we gotta get catering, I guess.
Can I at least talk to your daughter once before the wedding?
No, that is strictly forbidden.
Why?
Because it's, bad luck.
For whom?
How many women got lucky by talking to you?
So, why don't we talk about something else? What does a wedding have to do with the prophecy?
It's all in the old scriptures. They are very complicated. It takes years of work to understand them.
Oh, I was just curious. It's not like you're setting your daughter up with me just because the opportunity presented itself. Because of American citizenship or anything.
Oh, of course not.
Couldn't we just enter a cohabitation agreement?
Oh, no. That just causes confusion with the tax classes.
Any tips for the wedding night? Is she the athletic type? Does she already know all the tricks, or will I have to explain some of them to her? Why aren't you talking?
Why are you still talking?
Oh my
Enough about the wedding. I forgot what happened there at the end. Again.
Then I'll sum it up for you. Again, by some mysterious means, you were transported from the 1980s to our time. You fell in love with the boss of the technology company Prune and tried to win her favor by earning enough points in the Timber dating app. You drove the company to the brink of ruin and followed Faith here. Then, you blew up Faith's villa, and the explosion blew her out to sea on a ship. She's been missing and presumed dead ever since.
The way you tell it, I come off way too bad.
You don't even want to know what you got up to in a parallel universe.
Catch you later, Elroy.
El Rey.
That's not a punching bag. I haven't seen a single pastry chef on the whole island, but Lefty has a tube of building foam. That's enough to make a man suspicious. Oh, what's that?
What's wrong, Larry?
Is that the bride?
The bride is El Rey's daughter.
Maybe he adopted the donkey.
Try being a little more tolerant, and above all, stop being so simple-minded.
Oh God. I hope
I'd rather
not.
Keep my distance. I don't need that. It's completely shredded. You shouldn't take prophecy too lightly. Looks useful. It's mine now.
That's a volleyball?
It looks a little limp, but I can fix that.
Hey, that's what your women usually say to you.
I don't need that. It's completely shredded. Thanks, but I'm not thirsty. Those can't be combined. A stick in the hand is better than one up the butt. The volleyball reminds me of a crushed head with no face and no hair.
If that's the case...
Now that's a real kissing mouth.
Oh, jeez. What have you done, Larry?
Looking rather pretty, but so bald.
Are you going to entertain yourself with that later, Larry?
I'd rather keep my distance. Those two things won't work together. That won't help. That's fine, just the way it is. Thanks, but I'm not thirsty.
Larry!
How's business?
I can't complain. Of course, it helps to be the only restaurant on the whole island. Most of my customers became regulars once they stopped tossing their cookies.
Let me guess. You came up with a new recipe for your barbarian brew?
Larry, it's an art. You don't just come up with something like that.
But you can throw up with something like that. Whatever happened to BJ?
He wanted to become my partner in Lefties. Thought it could be built into a franchise. The Lefties in every city and all that. Different types of barbarian brew for different target groups. I convinced him it wasn't a good idea.
With market research data?
With a paddle. Then he disappeared. No idea what happened to him. Don't really care either.
You think the wedding's a good idea?
Sure. I'll take care of the catering.
I mean, I haven't even met the bride yet.
You have to look on the bright side. That means the bride hasn't met you yet.
Trying to say.
I'm saying you two are probably a dream couple.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Can you feed all the wedding guests?
I could, but I can't prepare any alpaca meat while the meat grinder's stuck.
Can't
Oh.
you do that without alpaca meat? Vegan, maybe?
El Rey says that the...
The prophecy forbids it. Just like everything else. I gotta be going.
See you later, then.
Yes, that's the meat
It won't
grinder,
turn
huh?
at the moment. It won't turn at the moment.
We gotta do something about that then.
I'm not sure why Lefty thinks pizza is a typical can-cum dish, but this is where Lefto, bakes his pizzas. It's also his waste incinerator. I could have a drink, but then I'd probably fall in the water, so no. I'll just leave it hanging.
Can't hold it, Larry?
Ugh, I don't want to run that through the meat grinder. Good idea. Ugh, I don't want to run that through the meat grinder. I'll just leave it hanging there.
Don't see anything else I can interact with here.
Cans with strings on them. I used to play telephone with those as a kid. Look, Pi, this is what a phone is supposed to look like. Those can't be... I don't have time to hang out at the beach. The wedding awaits.
Oh, really?
Thanks, but... That won't... Better not. I don't need that. That's not a punching bag.
What if we hit the pinata with the stick?
Those two things won't work together.
No.
I'd love to eat some of that, but I think I should get married first.
No, thank you.
I don't think he... Not a good idea. Hola!
Hello? Hell,
Yeah, I still need to... Okay, I need to find those 3 things that he needs in order to actually start the wedding. Okay, oh wait, there's the suit. But...
I can wiggle my finger in there as much as I want, but neither my finger nor the lock will get anything out of it. That's fine. That won't help. Poor Faith. This suit is freshly starched. If I pull it out through the bars, it'll be ruined.
I need that. Again, I need to have the wedding catered, which Lefty can do, but I need to do something about his meat grinder first.
I always say, lube. Don't leave home without it. No, if I sit on that, I'll get stuck. And I really don't want to touch the toilet paper today. I'm never touching that again. Especially not from behind. Note to self, this is not toothpaste. Better not. What? Is that a self-destruct mechanism that works twice?
He gonna hit it again.
Whew, that was lucky. Now the self-destruct button just self-destructed. I can't open it like that. I think I'm sensitive enough at the moment. Much as I would love to have a lot of Faith's underwear with me all the time, that's too much. I really hope Faith is doing okay. I'm never touching that again. That's fine. That won't help. Good idea. Look, Pi, this is what a phone is supposed to look like.
Okay, I think I'll take a break right now, and we'll see what we're supposed to do next time. I'll see you later.
I'm playing a game.